guys, happy Wednesday morning. So I got a few service calls today, and hopefully I can get you some footage of at least one of them or multiple. But before we get on with that, I want to address a troll. And this was a troll actually on, I know it's real shocking, a troll on Facebook. So occasionally I will put, I'll put ads, you know, I'll actually pay for Facebook ads, and they're getting worse and worse. I think Facebook just sends them to wherever. But what ends up happening is, you know, this is an advertisement to get work, to obtain new clients. And what ends up happening with these is you get other HVAC guys on the internet, you know, keyboard warriors, that like to get on and badmouth you just I guess it makes them feel better. I immediately banned them right away. But he was calling me out on the project where I tried to get that guy's Goodman heat pump going. I gave it a thorough cleaning. I did everything I could. Pressure, you know, pressurized it with nitro. I didn't find any leaks. I figured I'd pull a vac and dump the factory charge in it and see if it'd run. Unfortunately, the compressor just wasn't salvageable, and it was an old R22 system, like 25 years old. So I gave him a quote for a new system. I ended up installing it, and the gentleman was very happy. So this troll gets on, he goes on my Facebook advertisement, okay? I have no idea who this guy is. I don't know where he's from. Maybe he's somebody who's jealous in my area. I don't know. Doesn't like me, whatever it may be. He proceeds to tell me that I'm a joke, my YouTube channel's a joke, my business is a joke, and then he said something about my family too, and you know, that's where I lost it. So I basically told him to kick rocks, and I deleted him and blocked him from ever seeing anything I do. If he ends up getting on my YouTube channel, he'll get blocked right away. I just don't have any time for that. But you know, you shouldn't feed the trolls, and I'm not really feeding them. I'm just responding. I think it warrants response. And you know, I want to tell you what. So the job that I ended up doing for this guy, you know, I did everything in my power. So I didn't come in and just try to sell him something like the other guys did. I did. You know, I really did honestly try to help him. I tried to fix his system, not just come out there and say, hey, you need a new system like a lot of them do. But I'm reading here, this is my Google reviews, and here's what the gentleman said. Now tell me if I'm a joke and if I did something wrong. He said, Josh is very honest, kind, and transparent. He did a wonderful job. We couldn't be more grateful. We got a new system installed for a reasonable price and time frame. Thanks for everything! Exclamation point. So, yeah, I'm a joke. You know, I feel like I have to defend myself, and I know a lot of people don't like guys on YouTube feeding the trolls. I'm not really feeding him because he can't see me, but I have to defend myself. And you know, the thing is if that word ever gets out to other people, if this guy's from the area and he's badmouth me around town, I have to have some sort of documentation to cover my butt, because otherwise you get a bad name going for no reason other than somebody is just a troll and you know, an angry human being, which whatever, you know, some people want to live that way. I choose not to. We've had this discussion before. So anyway, I got a service call here for you today. 3 service calls. Hopefully I can get at least one of them some footage. I know one for sure I won't be able to. The second one I might be able to, and the last one for sure I can, just depending on how these old people are. So enjoy today's video, and yeah, without further ado, here's some service calls for you. Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful Wednesday, beautiful midweek day to run some no AC service calls. I'm heading out to my 3rd call of the day. I didn't get any footage of the first 2. They were kind of boring. You know, you can find a billion, just billions of you know, service calls on changing out capacitors and you know, quick little easy things, you know, dirty filters and whatnot. So I'm trying to do, I want to do stuff more original. Now, I don't know what this this third service call really is going to entail, because I didn't really get any information. The customer doesn't really speak very good English, so all I know is no cool, and that's all I really know. I think they're from, I did that accent wrong. I think they're from Scandinavia somewhere, or even down in Europe, in Belgium or something. I can't remember. So I've done work for the their kids, for their son and his wife on a couple of their houses. I've fixed their furnaces a couple times, which ended up just being clogged filters, if I remember correctly. It might have been something else. And then I've fixed their gas furnace on this house I'm headed out to, and I can't remember the system. I tried to look it up. I couldn't find my notes on my last invoice, but I think it's an older system. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping we can find something interesting on it, and hopefully it's not going to be something boring like a cap and go, you know, capacitor and go. Hopefully we can find something a little more unique for you, for your viewing pleasure. So I'll see you when we get out there. All right, guys, so here's what we got. We got an old Lennox, an old filter there. This is an older couple that isn't doing too well, so I don't know if this stuff's being maintained or whatnot, but let's delve into it. I went inside and put the thermostat on cooling, and I'm not getting any fans so far, so we might have an issue with that old thermostat or something else going on. All right, we got no condenser either. And no furnace fan. Let's take this cover off and see if we can jumper it out at the unit. All right, let's start by checking for voltage here at our board. 24 volts to Y. You can see my meter there. So let's go between common and Y. We do not have any voltage from our board. Let's check between R and common. We have our voltage there. Let's go ahead and get our jumpers on there. Between common and Y. And we have nothing. Let's check between sorry, R and Y. There we go. Are we gonna get blower though? Yes, we are. Okay. So we have a problem. Sorry guys, not between common and Y, R and Y, sorry. So we got an issue at our thermostat. Let's go check it out. It's kind of weird. They had brown tying it to common inside, which if that's the case, that thermostat doesn't need common. It doesn't have any power. It's just a switch. But jumpering out that R and Y got us in business, so we might have a bad thermostat. Let's check out that thermostat a little bit more. All right, guys. So I buttoned up the thermostat back, remounted the wires, and yeah, we're not getting anything from that thermostat. So they're gonna need a new thermostat. You know, they have that simple dial one, so I'm probably gonna have to run to the parts house. I don't stock the basic ones, and I don't think I should put a programmable one on here that they gotta relearn. So looks like I'm getting a brand new Honeywell round one with the digital readout on it. Good thing my parts house is real close. It's not a big deal. But I'm going to go get that, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. So black is, so it's a 2-stage. I think it's straight AC, but they got something weird going on here. They got a brown wired up from the thermostat that goes to black outside, and they got it labeled B on that thermostat. And this isn't a heat pump, so I don't know what that is. I'll have to see what that is. But everything else looks like it's color for color, other than there being the oh, sorry, no, W2. So it's a 2-stage gas furnace. Sorry, black to black going to the thermostat, which they don't have to that thermostat. So at least they'll be able to utilize that for my new, sorry, I'm trying to be quiet because it's kind of old folks here. I'm going to put the Focus Pro P200. I'm just going to set it up non-programmable for them and make it as basic as I can. All right, let's see what this brown wire's doing out here. I don't know what that is. This damn Linux. I'm not a fan of Linux. Never have been. Alright. So out here we do have an out. Why do we have a 2-wire sensor coming out here? I don't get this. We got our white. Okay, we got yellow and blue. And we got black. So we do have a two-wire sensor. So we got black and gray. So this is probably what their old thermostat has. They have no need for this on a straight AC, so I don't care about that. Why did they put a sensor? Look at this. Hold on a second. Why the hell did they put a 2-wire sensor for a gas furnace AC? That doesn't make any sense. Makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And this is not a heat pump. This is not a heat pump. Okay, so that explains that. We'll just wire it up for 2-stage heat, and we'll be good to go. The old infamous waiting on equipment. These people are kind of hard of hearing, so I don't want them to hear me talking and think I'm asking them a question or something. So just being quiet inside. But it's a simple Focus Pro wiring job. No need to show you. Just waiting on the thermostat. Let's see. Once the thing fires up, I'm gonna get up there and check that filter too. I bet it's dirty. How much you want to bet? I'll just tell the Sun to bring out a new filter because they're kind of pinched for money. So it's gonna be a quick thermostat swap and get out of here. As soon as that thermostat quits its stupid delay, they're so long on these Focus Pros. While we're waiting for that delay, it's your typical 90%er rusting out. No matter what you do, they always rust. I mean, all this extra shit you got to do. You know, you use a different vent system. You got to insulate them here; they'll freeze. You know, especially out of the exhaust anyway. All the things that you do to pay extra to have one of these installed, and one repair bill takes away all your savings. Not a big fan of 90%ers. If somebody wants a straight gas furnace from me, I just give them a variable speed 80. If that's what they already have. But wait for this thing to kick on, and we'll check that filter out. All right, we're just kicking on here. So I'm not going to do too much on this because the only issue was that thermostat wasn't triggering over, so I'm not going to put any gauges on this. Get nice warm discharge air here. Lines get cold. Line's getting plenty cold. We'll roll with it. We'll check, make sure this filter's clean. If it is not, I will tell the son to clean it. Look at that. December 13th, 2023. That ain't good. Fucking stupid. Hard to get out. Piece of shit. There we go. I had to use a screwdriver to get that fucker out of there. Let's see what she looks like. I mean, surprisingly, it's not a complete dog, but they must not run the system that much, or maybe they haven't ran it. It's been a longer problem than I was told. Interesting. I'm still gonna tell them to get a clean one in here when they can. 20 by 20 by 5. Let's put her back in there. Might have had her upside down. No, they didn't. Sorry about the camera work. Not that good. Alright. Don't worry about putting tape back on that. Not a big deal. Alright, we'll talk to the customer. I'll tell the son they need to get a clean filter in there, and we will be on our way. Alright guys, I'm back. So I got that last service call for you. Turned out really easy. I couldn't get any real good footage inside just because the old people, I didn't want to think. Every time I spoke in there, they were saying huh or what. They thought I was talking to them, which I wasn't. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm going to clean up the truck and enjoy my evening.